Welcome to the Tel Var Stone Guide. I am on the Burning Butcher build, not complete yet, but in this guide I want to go real quick the top 3 ways I found to get Tel Var stones in ESO Update 7 Imperial City. So for those of you struggling on PC or just getting this content on Xbox, PS4 here in the next couple days, this is how I found to get Tel Var stones. 3 easy ways, some better, some worse, but the very first one that I like to do is just simply go questing. So this is the short video of me just rolling around questing sped up so you can see kind of the progression. You don't get a whole lot of Tel Var stones when you're just starting out, especially if you don't have any like it's your very first day, because you're not going to get the multiplier. So you really want to get to the multiplier as fast as you can. That 100 mark will speed it up. So when I do go questing, if you're going to go solo, it's pretty slow, but you get a lot of experience and kills from these mobs. And in fact, it's a really powerful way to level up, because I'm averaging about 1,000 experience even at VR16. And the quest rewards at the end are very, very rewarding. If you're first time completing it, you're going to get bags with 600 Tel Var stones in them per quest. There's 6 of those with one at the very end that gives you a lot more. Once you've done all those, then you can unlock them as dailies. Have more characters than one character? You can do them on all every single day. It's a safe, slow way to get Tel Var stones. Also, it's pretty action-packed if you're in a hot area, like let's say the enemy factions area. So it's slow, but it's really, really useful if you just like doing this type of stuff solo. Get a friend if you're in trouble, and make sure you watch your 6, because Imperial City, you never know who's lurking around the corner. The second most effective way to get Tel Var stones, in my opinion, is group play. Whether you're going against PvE monsters or other players, you can do a lot more in a group. Though it's not number 1. The reason why it's not number 1 is, yes, you can kill a lot more things fast, you have a lot of protection rolling in a group, you can accomplish things that you couldn't normally solo, but all the Tel Var stones you get is split through all the other members. So if you're looking to get stones super, super fast, this probably isn't the best for you. But if you're shy going off on your own, you like playing with other people like I do, it's a really, really good way to get stones. And this is the NPC version. You can also get stones group PvPing against other players. Now, there is a lot of other good groups down in these Imperial cities, and I've had a lot of fun fight without Siege. Just know that all that AP and all these killings you're going to have to get, it's going to start adding up. Only if you kill different people. If you kill the same people over and over, they don't have any stones to share. So move on after killing a group or so. The last way up is something I don't do often, that's solo play. As you see here playing my Dragon Knight, I encounter a big group of AD and I'm only playing solo. I managed to take them out. I quickly go from 500 stones, as you see that blue outline, to almost 5,000, killing this group that I caught off guard. So, as something I don't do, I know a lot of people don't like group play in Imperial Cities. You can still be successful doing solo. And in fact, it's by far the best way I've found to be able to get stones. Right there, I'm almost at 5,000 taking on this last guy here. So if you are a solo player and you like this type of thing, which I don't care for necessarily, this is for you. So now that we got all that awesome Tel Var stone, what do we spend it on? Well, I think the most advantageous thing to spend it on right now is all the crafting materials you're going to need in this new update. So if you go here, whatever your home base is, Tel Var General Merchant, click on here. This stuff is going to go a long, long way. Ancestral Silk, that's the new stuff to make VR 15 to 16. If you don't know, it takes 150 to make like a chest piece. About 130 to make a shoulder or something like that. So you're going to need lots, hundreds of this. The new Zifkin style. These are really, really important. So this is a subtractive one at VR 16. This is 80 stones right here, the same except VR 15. And this is an additive, additive 2 of them VR15, VR16. The best thing I can give you advice on is save up for the 16s. It makes a big difference. It really does in comparison to the VR14 gear. So use this stuff here. You'll notice something really important. Sigil of Imperial Retreat. It's 10,000 alliance points, and I know people think there's nothing to spend your alliance points on. Buy one of these. Have one. If you watched my video a little bit ago where I took out a bunch of players and I got about 4,000 stones, you can use that to retreat real quick, deposit them, and be safe. Remember, if you get killed, you're losing those stones. So you want to keep one of these things, if not more, on you at all times in case you get a big, huge, hot item. So you can whip back here, deposit it, and laugh your booty off. Now, I've taken a lot of stones and I've lost a lot too. So it goes both ways, but keeping one of these on you is going to go a long way. Some other things you can spend money on is the armory. So you have some new sets that are pretty good at VR15 with 1,000 stones each. They're pretty easy to get a hold of and test if you like it. So once you test them out, see if you like it, you can come over here and get the VR16 versions. Now you'll notice that the traits on all this stuff is impenetrable pretty much. So there's another thing you can spend your stones on, which is a lockbox merchant. So Black Rose, Armor, those sets that were just over there, you can get these boxes that are VR15, or you can get the big boy or girl boxes right here that are 8,000 stones each. Now why would you want to do that? Well, it turns out that the traits are random. So let's say you wanted infused in divines instead of impenetrable. You can come over here and take your chances with this. You'll notice Superb Imperial Reward. What does that give? That gives a chance to get the new awesome looking costumes here that you can only get by doing that. The Zifkin Tormentor, Dreadguard, and Aguar, I can't pronounce it, but these things look absolutely incredible. So it's worth spending a lot of stones to get this. And another thing is you can get this pet too also by fighting in the very bottom of the sewers. So if you want to get in the action really fast, I would say go into another enemy's territory in their base and just gank people. If you want to kind of be slow and steady, go up top, do the quest. If you want to kind of just run around with friends, go in the bottom of the sewers, explore, kill mobs, collect stuff, because you're going to need a lot of materials to decon. But risk reward here. If you have a lot of stuff on you, play it safe. If you're working up to a lot of stuff, play it risky. You don't have any stones on you, why not go attack a group of 5 people? What's the worst that could happen? You die? Well, no big deal. So that's the way I play Imperial City, and I hope it helps you guys out on consoles that are trying to figure out what to do, because I know for the first couple of weeks or so, I was kind of clueless. Recommendation is save up them stones for your material you're going to need to VR16. It makes a big difference. Thank you so much for watching. More Imperial City guides to come.